Hi guys, João Miranda here. Right now, I'm going to explain you everything you want to know about intuition.
João Miranda, how the heck are you, man? It's good to see you.
Hi, nice to see you, Luke. Thanks so much for having me again.
Yeah, well, I mean, when something like intuition is out, I want to make sure everyone watching has a chance to know about this because right away I'm going to say something. I'm going to ask you this to confirm it. Once these are sold out, these are not going to be available again for a very long time. Like, how long are we talking, João?
Yes, if we have them available, they won't be available until 2023, so in 2 years, more or less.
Wow. So literally, once these are out of stock, they're going to be out of stock for a hot minute. Okay, so.
Yep.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's
Well,
to the worldwide chip shortage that exists, unfortunately.
I'm glad that we're doing this talk so that people will know more about it before they're gone because it's going to be a while, guys. So I just want to get that out of the way to confirm it. I'd heard about it, but you're the man that would know the best. So the people that have seen this, obviously, this is a way to do a lot of things. I guess the most basic kind of core thing to let people know what it is it's a way to do like a guess which hand type of effect in a new way with a brand new device. And I guess the biggest question is, how is this different from other guess which hand devices that are out there on the market?
Yes, it's very, very different. I think there is a place in the market for the other products, but I think that this one brings a lot to the table, and I really think that this is game changing. And I will explain exactly why I think this is game changing, a game changer effect. So I will start from the very beginning. So, for example, let's imagine that you wanna have like a candy under 5 cups, you know, and the spectator hides. You have your head turned away, and you want to know exactly where the candy is. Normally, you have to have the hand not in a empty position. You need to hold like this or place it in the wrist. So it's very strange to go to with the wrist near the top of the cup. It's strange. It's not very good. So with the marker, you simply touch the top of the cup and say, "Oh, can you please tell me the number one, the number two?" And you are going to say that by the voice of the spectator, you can guess where the chocolate is. And the thing is, when you touch like this, you have a vibration. So it's really hands off, and it's very clean, and it's also justified because if you use paper cups, you can write the numbers with the sharpie because this writes, you know. So this is one of the main advantages. You don't need to be with your hand in a natural position. You can be like this, you know, and that's it. One of the main things. The second one, which I think it's important also to mention, is that you with the marker you can place it like this. In fact, it will be like this, so you can place it in your wrist like this. So it gives the illusion that you have your hands empty. So in this case of the cups, if you don't want to point with the marker, you can simply feel like this with the hand, and look, it really looks like my hand is empty, and it's not. And when you are ready, you just do this and you place it inside, and you are 100% clean. So you are apparently with your hands 100% empty. So this is two of the great advantages of the intuition.
One very basic question that you've mentioned on the trailer, but I want to make sure people know about. João Miranda, does the pen write? Does the Sharpie write for this?
100%, yes.
Yes,
It's
it does.
also 100% examinable. There are no external switches, nothing to click. In fact, a magician need to be careful because they can really confuse a real Sharpie with the intuition one. So yes, it's right.
Ooh, that would be an expensive mistake.
Very expensive. That's one of the reasons why we placed a little hole over here. The intuition one has a tiny hole over here, so they can look and okay, this is the special one. So
There's a question based on that I've seen. One of our YouTube viewers asked a question about if you hand the marker to someone and let's say that it's turned off, it's in the off position because you can control the on and off, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Is there a chance that the person could have it be turned on and start buzzing, vibrating, I guess is a better way to put it, in their hand when they bring it near a phone or something? Is that a concern that people need to be worried about?
no, it's not a concern, and will explain exactly why. This is something that it's very technical. It's not in explaining the instructions, but I think now that you mentioned that, I will explain why it's not a problem. Inside the Sharpie, there are two types of magnetic detection devices. One is the one that magicians use during all the routines, so for the hand, for the cups, for the envelopes. But there is also a second magnetic detection device which works in 100% different way, which is only to turn on or off the marker. So in order to really turn the marker on or off, you really need to place an neodymium magnet very close like this to the letter S. If the magnet is right here, it will not turn the marker on or off. It must be really near the letter S like this, and that's how you turn it on or off. So yeah, you can hand it out, it's impossible for them to turn it on.
Very good. Yeah, that's something people were just making sure, because yes, you can hand it out and they can write with it, but people are like, well, wait a second, what if it starts to go off? So there you go, nothing to worry about.
It's a very important question.
Another kind of basic question along with this is, because everything's built internally inside of the Sharpie, is it rechargeable? That was a question I've seen a couple times with this one. So is it rechargeable?
Yes, 100% rechargeable. It comes with an external charger, so you just need to remove the PCB. There is a little cable and it's USB rechargeable, and that's it. And the battery lasts for hundreds of performances. In fact, when you need to charge the battery, the marker will let you know, because it vibrates in a row to tell you, oh, you must charge me. So it's pretty good.
Smart. I was going to ask you that next, so I'm not surprised that you've already figured that out. So. Cool. One thing I've heard about in the community is that the range on this one is pretty much the best of the best on the market. It's got a wider range than the other devices when it comes to these type of magnetic detection. Is this true? Is that true?
Yes, it is. It is the one with the most range, yes.
That's cool. All right. And there's something else I saw. I'm just looking through some of the forums and stuff that people have been buzzing about, and no pun intended, João, that they're buzzing about stuff. That you could take other units that exist on the market and you could just fit them inside of a Sharpie. I'm not a technical guy. I don't manufacture stuff like you do, but that doesn't seem right. I don't think you could take those components and put them in a Sharpie, right? Like, they wouldn't fit.
No, in fact, one friend of mine has one of the other ones, and I was with him and he showed me, because I've never seen one in hand before. Mm-hmm. And no other system fits inside the Sharpie. Honestly, I'll be very surprised if it fit, because this was made with that purpose, And yes, it was very, very hard to make it so small that it fits inside the Sharpie. It's a very, very small size. So to answer directly, no other magnetic detection device fits inside the Sharpie.
That's what I thought, but people speculate, they talk, rumors go, you never know. But yeah. You would know better than anyone else, so there you go. Yeah.
I must also say that this was invented by Mosaic, which invented the Cobra Sharpie, together with Alakazam, and Peter Nadi and Mosaic were kind enough to allow me to have the rights to produce this. So I must, of course, thank them. Otherwise, this project will not happen.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, crediting is always important in our industry, so I'm glad that you definitely share the history of that too, because that is important, when it comes to this stuff. So,
I think so.
Yeah. I know you can't say anything else about the next thing that you're working on, but from what you've told me that it is one of your maybe best things that you've ever created. You're calling it something, and I'm not going to reveal the name, that makes it seem like you really, really think this is going to be like the one thing that is just going to be the best. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say anything else, but anything you want to say to the people that are watching, maybe?
No, it's I'm inventing something, and with my team for over 3 years, and we have some prototypes of something that is going to revolutionize part of the industry, in my opinion. I know this might seem like a very bold statement, something that will revolutionize, but it's the truth, in my opinion. That's why it has the name that it has. Yes. But it's still something top secret, and by just talking about this, I'm having chills. It's down my spine. It's something that makes my team very happy as well, because magicians will use, and it will be crazy.
Well, in the meantime, you guys can purchase Intuition. It's officially available now. It was on pre-order up until the beginning of this week, so it is available now from your favorite magic shops. And keep in mind that once this stock is out, it's not like other products where we'll just have another shipment come in. These are going to be unavailable for quite some time. So if you've had your eye on it, the holidays are coming up, maybe a little early Christmas gift to yourself or holiday gift to yourself, check it out and grab Intuition from your favorite magic shops out there. So, João, Miranda, thank you for creating another piece of amazing magic, putting it together with your team, producing this. Obviously, Mosique's idea that you've now taken and made it even better, made it into a reality with the João Miranda touch.
Thank you so much.
So, yes. Yes.
Thank you so much, Luke. Thanks a lot again for having me. It's always nice to talk to you.